Let's go try on stuff. Hello, my name is Star. I'm your friendly neighborhood go-go dancer, and today you might be noticing something's a little bit different about me. It's a new shirt. Nothing else is different about me. I'm just wearing a new shirt that I have not worn before. Absolutely nothing else about my appearance has changed. So if the shirt is distracting to you, just ignore it. But we can just move on from here. Today, we are doing a bit of a haul. I got a bunch of new stuff for go-go dancing because I've been kind of sick of my wardrobe and I'm entering a new season of go-go dancing because the place that I work for is now open. I decided, with some extra savings that I had, to get a whole bunch of new go-go dancing stuff. You guys, on Instagram, if anybody wants to go follow my Instagram, I'll have that linked here. You can follow me there, and you guys can actually participate in polls that I put on there. You can actually contribute to maybe the next haul video that I do. And while you're at it, you can also follow me on TikTok, and yeah, that's actually the only other thing that I have. Anyways, let's open some stuff. Okay, I personally have a few things that I look for in go-go dancing clothes that I'll kind of list as I go. But everybody is a little bit different in what they're looking for. Everybody's like actual body is a little bit different and might require different needs. So what I want from my go-go dancing outfits, it might be different from what you want. I'm gonna open this one first. It's got a little hole in it, which makes things easy for me to dive into. So this is from Pole Active, and I just opened this bag, and it says on here that this bag is actually 100% compostable, which is really cool. So this is from their Zara collection, and it's actually made out of recycled materials, which made me very intrigued. Yeah, so it's made from recycled plastic bottles, which is really cool. I got the top in a size 8, and the bottoms I got a size 10. On the top half, I'm like a small, and then on the bottom half, I tend to be like a medium. So immediately, it feels kind of like swimsuity. It feels, it doesn't feel super cheap, like Wish quality. I will say like the buckles do look higher quality on this top. This set looks like it might be a little bit higher coverage than what I typically like to wear. But I did love seeing the straps on the model, and I really like that. I also really like that it was made out of recycled materials because I don't really see that in a whole lot of these brands. This one was actually one that people on my Instagram helped me pick out. I was torn between the red and the black, and people on there decided to go with black. So thanks for helping me out, Instagram folks. Oh, cute! It came with a little sticker inside the bag. I'm gonna stick this on something. I don't know what yet. Okay, so remember when I said that I thought that these bottoms were going to be too big? They might actually be a little bit too small. The top also feels like a little bit small, but I think that's okay just because it's laying pretty perfectly right now. And I noticed that this cup is kind of puckering a little bit, so I feel like if I tried to get a size bigger, I'm gonna have a lot more like gaps over here. But as far as like move test, it's like staying pretty well. And the interesting thing about this, which is really reassuring, so these little like garter straps are connected to the crotch. So when I kind of like, you know, do kicks and like kind of power stances, as my legs move, it like stays with where it's connected at the crotch. Also, the more I like feel this fabric, it's like thick with like 2 C's, which gives me hope that it's gonna like stand the test of time. What do we think of the black? I'm pretty into it, even though like the bottoms are like a little bit more coverage than I normally would do. I'm into it. If I were to rank this out of a 10, I will give it an 8 out of 10. The top is doing most of the work, the bottom, a little bit higher coverage, so 8 out of 10 for me. I think this one is, yes, so this is also from Pole Active. I should have brought scissors into here. We're coming back with a knife. Yeah! Oh, I hope I didn't cut into anything important just now. So, anybody who either is in go-go dancing, stripping, or drag, you might be familiar with this brand, Pleaser. I actually ordered this off of Pole Active because it was listed on their website, but Pleaser is a very well-known brand amongst a certain community, being that they are the only company that sells actual stripper shoes. Look at this. I hover around like a size 6, 6.5, 7, sometimes 5.5. Just so you know, the minimum height of a heel on Pleaser's website is 6 inches. The minimum height is 6 inches. This is actually a shoe that you guys helped me figure out on Instagram as well. I was deciding between these ones and ones with a clear heel, and you guys just wanted solid black. Along with this also solid black outfit as well. It looks like everybody on Instagram really likes black. The thing that I'm looking for is like actual grip on the stiletto part, because sometimes what makes me nervous is that the actual stiletto can slide around, which is very dangerous. I don't know. Do they look too small? I will say they feel like super secure with the ankle strap there, so that's good. And they each came in like their own individual bag. What am I supposed to do with this? I could use them to hold produce at the grocery store. Next thing, purple package. What is this? So I got this from a brand called Freedom Ravewear. I got this top. So like these like little gray lines on there, they're actually reflective. And I got the matching bottoms. Also like kind of that swimsuit material, obviously. And I got the top in a small. So the top, I personally like more of these like triangle tops rather than like a bra top, because I like being able to adjust the strings myself. The thing that I look for in bottoms is the crotch width. When you're moving around a lot, moving your legs about, I do not want the crotch to like ride up, you know, up in there. It is a different day. The bottoms previously mentioned did not fit me at all. I couldn't even get them on my body because they were way too small for me. So I have a different pair of bottoms that I got instead that are same like the top, the like string style that I can tie myself. And because I was so triggered by the last pair of bottoms, I bought a large. And if you see my underwear showing out or the tag showing out, just ignore it. I like how this looks. I feel like the bottoms may not be the most secure thing. This is like the sort of coverage that I expect when I get a go-go dancing outfit. It's just like, I wish the bottoms were cut out like a little bit further. I guess with these I'll just have to see how these work throughout an entire night. Will I have to adjust it a million times? Will it kind of settle into a spot and just stay there? Which I'm also okay with. What do you guys think of this? Ooh, that's an interesting feeling. Current review of it is a 6.5 out of 10. I like how it looks, but I have a feeling the bottoms are going to get uncomfortable over time, and I'll have to like adjust them a lot throughout the night. I'll experiment with taping it down to see if that helps. The other thing that I got from Freedom Ravewear are pasties. These seem really small compared to what I'm used to. I mean, I think they'll cover everything. They seem like cheaper than all the other ones, so that might be why. I'm obviously not going to try them on in this video because I don't want to waste them, because like once you use them, you kind of basically have to throw them out after that one use. Latex free, medical grade adhesive, waterproof, long lasting, cool tan lines. Oh, maybe that's what these are for. Maybe that's why they're so small. I may have just made a mistake. For pasties, I just look for ones that work. I'm not too particular about the design. Next package. So these are from Bee's Knees knee pads. I look for like a really sturdy insert because I have really bad knees and I need as much protection as possible. The other thing that I personally like in knee pads is that I want it to be a smooth surface on the outside. I really like to slide and move my knees about on the stage, so I don't want ones that like stop in place and like grip me in a certain spot. I really wanted an option for knee pads that was less bulky than the ones that I use. The ones that I use are skater knee pads with like the hard shell on the outside. Those were the only things that were heavy duty enough for me to use long term. Oh, they also came with another sticker. I'm gonna save that and stick it somewhere. I don't know where yet. Oh, the other cool thing about these knee pads is that they come with an insert that you can remove once it's too beat up. That way you don't have to throw away the whole knee pad. These are the knee pads. I putting these on now, I feel like they're actually they feel like the materials are a little bit cheap. At least for like the amount that I paid. I'll show like footage of me like, you know, using them on the floor. But yeah, I could feel the floor through them a little bit, which isn't a good sign considering these are brand new inserts and brand new knee pads altogether. And I got a size medium, and I'm kind of using the last bit of Velcro here, but if I know anything about knee pads is that over time they'll stretch, and so medium is pretty good for someone like me. And overall, I give these like a 6 out of 10 just as a first impression. I will actually have to see how these do, if I would switch to this brand over my old like skateboarder knee pads. Next one. So this is from a brand called Riot Polewear. Oh, okay, cool. So I got their velvet option. See, like this also looks like a nice, nice thick crotch. So we got like a triangle top here with the velvet material. This feels really nice in my opinion. I'm really excited to try this on. Oh, and it's got removable boob pads, which I never understood. Why would you have that as an option? Anybody else feel the same way about removable boob pads inside of bras? I personally really hate them and don't understand them. Like, why would you, like, I don't understand why would you create the option to remove them? Like, either permanently put them in there or don't put them in there at all. Because the big problem with them is when you throw them in the wash, they get all like bunched up and tangled inside of there, and they never lie flat anymore once you take them out of the wash. Anybody else hate removable boob pads? I want to try something made out of a different material that I'm not used to. So I got the velvet option. Last outfit that I've got. Same problem. The bottoms are too small. They're staying. Although another issue that I've run into with go-go dancing clothes is that bottoms tend to be really short, aside from that one that we just tried on earlier. Ones that I've seen, at least ones that are made internationally, the butt is like, it should be like up here, I feel like. I know like the design like indicates otherwise, but like I feel like this should be like a couple inches higher. Hopefully buying like a bigger size will help with that. The top fits pretty well. The band is a little bit snug, but the longer I wear it, the more I'm getting used to it. I do like the velvet. The velvet is like a different option. I give this outfit also a 6 out of 10 just because the bottoms are a little bit problematic, but the top is pretty solid. So that was my go-go dancing haul. What I've learned tonight is that I really struggle with finding bottoms that fit right. And if anything, I maybe should start sizing up like at least 1, if not 2 sizes up for bottoms. Another thing that I forgot to mention when looking for go-go dancing clothes is that right where like my rib cage meets at the bottom, like the bottom of my sternum, I tend to get like nausea right there. So if I'm restricted anywhere around my stomach or anywhere around the area, it's really not fun to try and move around with that going on. I think so far I'm gonna keep all the tops that I got. Tell me what your favorite thing was in this haul in the comments. I feel like the first outfit altogether was my favorite thing tonight. And my least favorite thing was obviously the stuff that didn't fit me. Thanks for joining me. I will see you guys next time. Bye!